Hi, my name is Maria Lloyd. I'm the author of a book titled Words Are Wealth, and I'm the owner of a marketing firm named Opens Clicks Cash. And today I want to discuss the importance of using hot topics or trending topics online to capture the attention of your audience. But before we get into that, I do have a quick favor to ask of you. Please, please, please like this video, subscribe to this channel, and hit that bell so that way you can be notified of future content. We are on a mission to help as many business owners as possible reach their first six figures in business. So, if that mission resonates with you, I want to invite you to come along with me on this journey and go ahead and subscribe to this channel so that you can be notified when we produce new content. Now, if you have been in social media spaces, especially as it relates to maybe the millennial African American market segment, you may have seen some viral clips from the show titled Ready to Love on OWN, which is Oprah Winfrey Network. And one of the most viral moments from this season of that show is when one of the contestants, or two of the contestants rather, went on a date. And apparently during the date, the gentleman thought it would be wise to ask the woman if she prefers to be choked or spanked. Now, the general consensus is that when those words are used together in that way, it typically has a very edgy connotation. But in this exchange between the two, the gentleman doubled down and said, no, it was not that. And, he basically denied that he was raising an inappropriate question. So, of course, the debate has been, well, if the question was not in relation to something that was edgy or an adult conversation, then what could you have possibly been asking, right? I mean, surely you're not asking in terms of their preference or the young woman's preference of abuse. So it's a very peculiar thing to ask, and then it's even more peculiar to say that it's not exactly what it was. So, my point in bringing up this viral moment in that show is that it has sparked a great deal of debate online. And as you can see in this snippet here from Instagram, someone named The Shot Review actually shared this on Instagram. This particular clip has over 4,000 likes and tons of comments, right? Passionate comments. People are going back and forth. You've got the men, some of them are defending the guy. You got the women who are defending the woman. And it's just a lot of mess. Now, I'm not encouraging you to dive in and argue with a bunch of strangers on the internet. That's a great way to waste time. And I mean, if you have the time to waste, by all means do it. Now, I will be honest, I'm guilty. I'll go in and argue with some people on the internet from time to time. For me, it generates new ideas for content. So it's a bit selfish on my part, but sometimes I do it. I don't do it often. There are many other ways to get inspiration for content. So please, I'm not advising anyone to get on the internet and argue with random strangers for content. But I will say you can certainly get on the internet and watch other strangers argue with each other. And you can use this content to bring attention to your product or service. So I'm going to share 4 ways that you can do this, okay? And just as a reminder, this framework is the same framework that I talk about in my book titled Words Are Wealth. The name of that framework is the Cute Content Strategy. Okay, so this is actually the C in the Cute Content Strategy, and the C stands for current news. So when it comes to capturing these viral moments and using them for your business, here are the 4 ways that you can do that. Number 1, you want to, of course, first go to the online communities where your audience is hanging out and you want to just, be present and kind of watch and see what conversations are kicking off, okay? Number two, of course, you want to find the viral moment. So, what do I mean by the viral moment? I mean the content within an online community or on a page that you follow that has at least several thousand likes, okay, or reaction. So, whether the reaction is happiness, a thumbs up, the heart emoji, or the crying emoji, or the laughing emoji, you want to see that this particular content has several thousand different interactions. Okay, that's the first thing. The next thing you want to do is, of course, read the comments and figure out what are the contrasting views, what are the takes that everyone has. Typically speaking, especially in the United States, unfortunately, things are very polarized. And so, because it's so polarized, there's usually option A and option B. Now, I did say unfortunately in the beginning, but the reality is, as a business owner, this is a good thing for you. It makes it very easy for you to narrow down the two things that you need to address, or the two different opinions that you may want to address when you write an email to capture your audience's attention, or a blog post, or a YouTube video. Whatever your source of content, this is actually really good for you because you can look at these two very opposing perspectives and figure out how you can actually use that to your advantage. The next thing you want to do, and if you see me looking off, it's because I'm looking at my notes. The next thing you want to do is identify the relevance of the content or the contrasting views to your product or service. Okay. So in this example, I'm using, choked or spanked as a way to get my audience's attention, because I'm going to then go into the importance of using a viral moment to get people's attention. That is the relevance of this particular moment for me. You've got to figure out what is the relevance for you. Sometimes there is no relevance, right? And that's okay. You will have your time, so don't force it. But if you do see a very clear link and direction as to how you can leverage the viral moment to help your business grow or to help bring attention to your business, by all means, seize the opportunity. And then the final thing, which is extremely important, is that you want to act fast, okay? To be honest, I'm actually behind in recording this content. Today is Monday, February the 5th, and this viral moment occurred sometime last week. You don't want to wait several days or a week later to record content about a viral moment. It may be too late. I'm actually taking a risk right now by recording this content because, quite frankly, this is old news at this point. Okay. So you want to act very quickly. In my case, I was sick. So I do know better, but I've been sick and trying to play catch up from that. But in your case, if you're healthy, then please act as quickly as possible, because you would be amazed at how the news cycle changes so drastically on the internet. Very few things live beyond a 48-hour period, okay? We have so much information coming at us at any given moment that the news just doesn't last or linger as long as it probably used to. And so for that reason, you want to make sure that you're moving really fast and seizing the opportunity to capture your audience's attention. Now, if you need some help, if you want to understand how can you better leverage hot topics, trending topics, headlining stories, or, steamy hot debates on social media to boost the visibility of your company, then I want to invite you to do two things. One, please go to wordsarewealth.com, order the book. It's available on Amazon Kindle. It's available in a paperback format directly from the website. Go ahead and order the book and read chapter 2 in particular, where I talk about the cute content strategy. That's the first thing I will invite you to do. The second thing I'm going to invite you to do is visit opensklickscash.com and click on Work with Us, so that you can book a one-on-one consultation with me, and we can actually outline ways that you can use viral moments to bring more attention to your business. Okay? So, thank you as always for being here. Again, do not forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and click on that bell so you can be notified when we release new content. And of course, I welcome your comments. What do you think about this? What do you think about my use of this viral moment? How does this affect you? Please be very honest. And I'm looking forward to engaging with you in the comments. So always remember, content is currency and words are wealth. I'll check in again soon.